Hey guys, so today I woke up and I looked inside of the fridge and I thought like, oh my goodness, I have like 3 pieces of bacon left that I haven't cooked yet. And then I had eggs that I got in yesterday. So I had 3 pieces of bacon with 2 pasture-raised eggs and I don't know if I told you guys this, but I don't eat bacon normally. I haven't eaten bacon like prior to what? The last week I hadn't bought bacon in about 2 years or so. And one of the reasons why I didn't buy it is you always hear to yourself like, "Oh, bacon is bad for you. Bacon's so fatty. Bacon is you're going to get fat if you have it." And you guys know I've been on a high fat diet lately. I eat pork belly. Pork belly is bacon which is uncured, right? So there's no salt on there. I get the raw materials basically. So anyway, so after I cooked this up, I mean, while I was cooking this up, this smelled so delicious. Oh my god. It's like the smell of bacon in the morning cooking on a cast iron skillet is just amazing. And then I use the oil in it to season the egg. So while I was cooking the bacon, right, when it was about like 75% done, I thought like, you know what, let me throw 2 eggs in there. I scrambled them. I didn't even season the eggs. All I did was just put a little bit of pepper on there because bacon has a lot of sodium, right? So it was the eggs were scrambled in the nice bacon fat with the sodium, and it was a great breakfast. I mean, that thing really, really woke me up. So, anyway, after I ate it, I thought to myself, like, holy crap, I am so full. Really surprising how filling a high fat diet can be. So, 2 eggs, 3 pieces of bacon. I know some people would say, oh, Erica, that's not enough food for you. No, I am really freaking full. Seriously. So I was looking online and I came across this article over here. It says, "Are bacon and eggs a healthy breakfast option?" Because I remember hearing back, I don't know if I'm misgauging this or what, but like around the 1950s or so, right? That was like kind of one of the standard typical breakfasts. Like toast, eggs, bacon. I guess it's still going around, but a lot of people they just eat cereal. You know, they eat carbs, they eat oatmeal, they just you always hear about this whole push for whole grain. And look at this. So the USDA Dietary Guidelines and Advisory Committee recently changed their stance on cholesterol, dropping its recommendation to restrict cholesterol in the diet. Cholesterol is not a concern for overconsumption. But I kind of think like, and this was a really cool thing. Look at that. If you cut down on one food, you have to replace it with something else. Over the past 30 years, we replaced bad food like red meat, milk, eggs, and butter with grains, pasta, starchy vegetables, and refined carbohydrates laced with sugar. These foods turn out to be even worse. They're the reasons why the rates of obesity, diabetes. Okay, let me look at this. This is the reason why the rates of obesity, diabetes, heart disease are soaring. In other words, the diet advice we've been force fed all our lives have actually made us fatter and sicker. And I actually do believe this. So I told you guys in the past that I feel like with like low fat diet, it doesn't really do much. I I just feel like whenever I like low fat yogurt, it just isn't filling. Like you look at it and what do they do? Instead of having like low fat, typically they'll add an extra sugar in there, right? And sugar is not good for you at all. So, and sugar is not filling, definitely not. And I say this as a person who used to eat a lot of carbs back in the day. So, my diet, for instance, is I'm trying to limit the carbs. I'm trying to lower the carbs as much as possible. And right now, since I'm on gluten free, I'm gonna be honest. I really miss eating a cookie. I really want to eat a cookie. But I'm trying to keep my diet natural right now. So today I was feeling like eating some sugar, so I ate blueberries. So all I ate today was bacon, eggs, and probably something like a half cup or 1 cup of blueberries. And I know blueberries is kind of high carb over there. I mean like high sugar, and but I loved it. I think I ate too much sugar though. I really do. So look at this. They say that look, if you eat a high protein diet, then you eat less throughout the day than someone who ate breakfast with, wait, Yeah, see, so if you eat a high protein diet of 35 grams of protein, you will eat less than typically than people who eat lower protein or they skip breakfast. And I find that for myself for sure. I start the day out right with a high protein or high fat, and I Lewis can tell you this. Like, I don't eat that much. It might seem like I'm eating a lot of food, but really, two two eggs, three strips of bacon, kind of small. Anyway, so I also looked at this National Geographic article, and look at this. So they said that until agriculture was developed around 10,000 years ago, all humans got their food by hunting, gathering, and fishing. As farming emerged, nomadic hunter-gatherers gradually were pushed off the prime farmland and eventually became limited to forests of the Amazon. Well, okay, that part doesn't. Well, where is it? Where is it? Okay, so see? Look. So they found out that these foragers, they didn't develop high blood pressure or atherosclerosis or cardiovascular disease. So then, yes, there's this whole push about the Paleolithic diet, right? So they say that over here. So the popularity of these so-called caveman or Stone Age diets is based on the idea that the modern humans evolved to eat the way the hunter-gatherers did during the Paleolithic, the period from about 2.6 million years ago to the start of the agricultural revolution, and that our genes haven't had enough time to adapt to farm foods. So yeah, some people follow with the Stone Age diet here. And, oh, here was the part that I wanted to say. Look, after studying the diets of living hunting-gatherers and concluding that 73% of these societies derive more than half of their calories from meat, Cordain came up with his own paleo prescription: eat plenty of lean meats and fish, but not dairy, beans, or cereal grains. And these were food that were introduced into our diet after the invention of cooking and agriculture. So yeah, if you stick with the foods that the hunter-gatherer ancestors ate, then there's this belief that we can avoid high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, and maybe even acne. And I do believe that. At least for me, I find that if I eat gluten, if I eat too much carbohydrates, I feel more sluggish. I feel like my skin definitely gets more inflamed if I eat gluten. And remember my arm patch? Yeah, that thing's clearing up as well. So if you're unfamiliar with my arm patch, let me say. So this is how my arm patch looks like. Sorry for the cat hair over here. But this is how I look like after 2 days of no gluten. Kind of miserable. But this is how it looked like before. And sorry, it's a little graphic here. Look at that. Oh, it was weeping so freaking terrible. So my skin is healing up. And I had to get rid of the freaking gluten. I was pissed off about that. I'm still pissed off a little about it. So, yeah, I think that, you can't live off of meat alone. I think that there needs to, it's not like you can live off ribeye steak. You have to eat some sort of organ meat. And now I've been adding in, what was it called? Grass-fed beef liver pills in my supplements as well, and I can't tell you how it's been working, but I haven't had any negative consequences so far. So this is the bacon that I like eating, but I haven't bought this. This was the bacon that I used to buy a lot of. Bright Applewood thick cut bacon. It is a big, glorious, amazing bacon. They have different varieties as too. I haven't tried that. I remember one time I was at a cafe and they had this like croissant, and I forgot what was on there, but I do remember this bacon was love at first bite. It is just great. It is really great. So if you guys do eat bacon, I would recommend trying Right bacon. It's sometimes like you see the bacon, they're pretty thin, but this one, let me see if I can get a picture. See, it's this hearty size bacon. The only downside with this bacon is that it has nitrates in it. Let me show you guys this one. See, cured with water, salt, sugar, sodium phosphate, sodium whatever, and sodium nitrate. I know some people are trying to stay away from that, but including myself, like I want to try an uncured bacon, even though I hear that it kind of sucks. So, yeah. So that is the bacon that I really like. Like I said, I would recommend trying it if you are bacon fan and you haven't tried that, and you're okay with having some nitrates. And then I wanted to just flip it on the other side and show you what this was. This, I think this is a vegan bacon. Is this a vegan bacon? Yeah. So one thing, so you guys know, like Lewis used to be vegetarian, right? And I used to be mostly vegetarian. And the thing that I don't like about vegetarian mock meats or vegetarian meats is that they're all basically the same kind of thing, just repackaged. Or you'll see a lot of like soybean oil. So for instance, right, this one has this bacon that they say it's plant-based and better for you, so go ahead and feel good about your choices. I look inside what's inside of it. It's water, soy protein, isolate, vital, wheat gluten, soybean oil, soy protein, more wheat gluten, and then of course salt, sugar, right? And then you look at Gardein, right? So keep in mind you got soy, wheat gluten, soy, some sort of vegetable oil, and then more soy, and then gluten. And then you look at Gardein over here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but if you look at you see where it says ingredients? It says Gardein. It says it's water, expeller pressed canola oil, vital wheat gluten, soy protein extract. Yeah, and then you got, you know, your pea protein and your wheat and your soy and all that. Oh, for frick's sake. Gosh. And then you got your what, vegetarian, no, you got your margarine. They also have vegan butters. I'm not a fan of that either. Look at this. I can't believe it's not butter. Soybean oil, and then you got, what is that, sweet cream buttermilk? I don't know what. And then xanthan gum, soy lecithin, and then all this other stuff. Versus if you have regular butter, that's just cream and salt. So I just kind of look at this stuff and I think, like, crap, this stuff isn't see, look at that. Palm kernel oil. I try to shy away from vegetable oils. I don't know if you guys are noticing that, but the only vegetable oil I consume is olive oil, and that's not all the time. And then I cook with avocado seed oil, but it's rarely. Most of the time I'm cooking in tallow. Like I'll cook in pork fat, or you know, when I cook pork belly, you know how the fat drips off that. So I like cooking with the animal fat instead, and that way, you know, whenever I'm eating pork belly, I have an ample amount of fat drippings that come out, and it's not bad. So I'm going on a low carb diet, and I wanted to also share it with this. So if you look on this, it's Madison Avenue Dentist. They talk about carbohydrates, and they say that yeah, it can cause problems in your mouth, it can lead to tooth decay. And this includes, what was this? Like eating carbohydrates trigger the microorganism to make acid in your mouth. And then, yeah, what was it? Yeah, and carbohydrates is in everything. It's in rice, bread, fruits, vegetables, and it basically kind of sticks to your teeth, right? So you got to eat the right carbs, and they say don't eat, you know, rinse and floss. They say don't brush immediately because what happens is that it can weaken your enamel. And then, yeah, watch out for your acidic drinks. Stay away from soda. Don't snack on carbs all the time. Now, when I was mostly, I don't want to say mostly plant-based, but when I was more plant-based, I noticed like I was eating tons of carbs. I was hungry all the time. I was eating lots of beans, lots of rice, and I was snacking throughout the day. I just like, okay, I'm gonna eat some crackers. Oh, I'm gonna eat a bagel. Oh, I'm gonna eat pizza. And it's just, oh, I'm gonna eat. You know, I just need to eat. And now it's like, I'm still snacking. Don't get me wrong, but it's way less than before, for sure. But yeah, I noticed that if I don't eat meat, then I'm more hungry. So yeah, so over here they say, you know, switch to sugar-free liquids, stay away from sugary candies and sweets, stay away from starchy refined carbohydrates such as bread, chips, pasta, crackers. This is all stuff that you see in the standard American diet, right? And then, yeah, don't add sugar. See? None of these sugary drinks, your Starbucks Frappuccino kind of stuff. I don't buy fruit juice. And then, yeah, watch out for your citrus as well. So I wanted to end this video with this. In case you're not too familiar with him, I will, and I've touched upon him. So Weston Price. So, see this? He was a Canadian dentist known primarily for his theories on the relationship between nutrition, dental health, and physical health. So he went to see Aborigines, and he compared how their teeth looks like on the, where is it? On the standard, like on the modern diet versus eating not processed, like no carb kind of diet, and or low carb diet. And let me show you guys this. You're probably wondering, like, why are you showing us this, Erica? Okay, look at this. So traditional diet, you got these wide dental arches. See how nice and wide the jaw is? And then straight teeth, no cavities, excellent health. And then modern diet, see, this is how my teeth look like, basically, when I was growing up. So I ate a lot of carbs as a kid. I had a lot of crackers, I had a lot of bread, I had peanut butter sandwiches, peanut butter banana sandwiches. Frick, I ate so much bread growing up, because I like bread and butter a lot. Oh, and then I shunned away from butter because you heard butter was bad, so I did eat margarine. Yeah, I was like, you always hear about this, oh yeah, butter's bad for you, stay away from butter. So anyway, so traditional diet, rampant tooth decay, and modern diseases, and I truly believe carbohydrates and sugar add to this kind of stuff. I really do believe that if you have like a hard carb diet, and this is just my speculation in my opinion, but I think that you're not really giving yourself all the nutrition you need by eating things that have a lot of, let's say, wheat gluten and soy and soybean oil. And this isn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like, it's fortified. And that's why I don't like this stuff. I feel like it's not actual, like, unprocessed nutrition. And there's stuff in like meat that you can't get in vegetables. And like I said, when I was eating more vegetables and way almost no meat, I found that, yeah, it was just like me eating so much freaking carbohydrates. It's not good, because that would lead to teeth decay, right? So they say that if you look at the last picture, next generation modern diet. So yeah, you notice like these people who are on the traditional diet, you see how strong their jawline looks like, and then now you look at the jaw. Look how narrow that face is. And yes, I know that in society we do like having small oval faces, but yeah, there's just like, man, like the teeth of that person in the traditional diet, frick, I wish my teeth looked that good. Seriously. And those people, they don't go to their twice a year dental cleanings or anything like that. They just have it looks like they have really good health. So yeah, and then you end up with modern diseases, dental problems. I feel like a lot of the stuff that's in our standard diet that we see, the cereals, the oatmeals, the donuts, the cookies, and all the stuff, it adds up, and then depending on how much you eat, you can end up with a whole host of health problems, and you end up with like the cavities, you end up with the high blood pressure, the high possibly diabetic, lots of inflammation, and yeah. So anyway, long story short, I probably will start eating bacon and eggs every day. It's a hell of a lot more fulfilling than just eating oatmeal. Seriously. I mean, like, we used to eat oatmeal all the time. What was it? Apple cinnamon oatmeal. Lewis used to eat two bags of those little oatmeals. I used to eat one, and then after about, let's say, what is it, like 1.5 hours, then you get hungry again. But if you eat eggs, the eggs tide you up way longer than the 2 little bag of oatmeal. So I don't want to start my day off eating carbs at all anymore. I rather just go with this, and if I don't, I rather just go with this, and if I'm not eating the bacon, then at least I'm eating the eggs or some sort of thing, a high protein meal to start my day off right. Yeah, so I would recommend looking into some diet stuff. I don't go into the whole fad dieting. I don't do any of this whole low fat thing, obviously. I don't I do believe sugar is toxic. I do believe it's very important to moderate sugar or eliminate sugar. The processed sugar, like I don't know anybody who's like, "Oh, yeah, I cut out cookies from my diet and I had, health nutritional deficiencies at all." Because you figure, right? People back, what was it? Back in the day, right? Over 10,000 years ago, like our ancestors lasted that long without an Oreo cookie, right? So, yeah. Mostly sunflower oil. No, I haven't. What am I looking at over here? Hold on. Oh, I can't. I can't open that. Hold on, let me see. Come here. Oh no, I can't open it. Hold on. It's just a YouTube redirect link is being stupid. The life stories thing? No, I haven't seen that.
Hello, friends. I don't.
Oops. Let's see. Okay, so it seems like she found something, but no, I haven't seen that. I'll look at that later. But yeah, I hope that if you guys are starting your day off with cereals or carbs, rethink it. Seriously. And when I look into kind of stuff, like I find that, yeah, it's easy to just kind of get into routine. Like I love cereal. Like don't get me wrong, I used to eat a lot of Special K cereal. I really like I know family who eats like Raisin Bran every day, or they'll eat a bagel, or they eat toast. But you know what the strange thing is? They have lots of dental problems, and I couldn't figure out like why the hell do they have so much dental problems if they're not eating like a high sugar diet. But what they're doing instead is they're drinking like lots of coffee, right? Coffee's not good for you because it has a lot of acid in there. And then they're eating lots of bread, right? Bread and sandwiches, bread and bagels. And I just can't help but think like that isn't yeah, that isn't the way to go. So I'm trying to eat healthier, and I'm trying to make sure that I have a diet that hopefully I can avoid a lot of health issues. I don't really want like to eat beans anymore, because I find out that, and I've shared it with you guys in my community post, like because I've been lowering my carbs. If I eat something like beans and rice, I just feel like crap afterwards, and I'm super sensitive to that stuff. But yeah, it's kind of surprising, and I wonder like, man, I used to be so, I used to be fine eating beans and rice, and now it just isn't filling. Like I can eat a ton of it. For instance, right? How much beans and rice can you eat in one sitting? I'd say you can probably eat quite a bit of it. But then if you eat like meat, you'll eat less meat in weight than you will eat beans and rice. And beans and rice, in my opinion, just kind of fills people up. And I know this is gonna get some slack over here, but I feel like, yeah, people are just, some people like they think like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go buy the expensive like vegetarian meal, and I'm gonna be doing better things for my health rather than eating meat. So yeah, I don't care if it's like a $17 meal. I'll just buy it because it's better long term. But I think the most important thing is just question yourself, like what kind of meat are you eating? Are you eating something like spam? Are you eating like sausages? I don't buy sausages. I rarely eat like smoked meat. I mean, like I like the taste of smoked meat, but I rarely eat it. I know bacon has a lot of salt in it. I know it is processed, but I figure, yeah, it's if I can get an uncured one, it's not going to be too bad over there. But probably going to be less satisfying. That's what I've been reading. So anyway, yeah. When I think about beans and rice, I think like, yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that anymore. And even if you eat like beans and rice, you're supposed to supplement, right? Like I know some people who will just eat beans and rice and they'll say like, "Oh, I feel fine. Oh, I'm great. Oh, yeah, it's like this is the way to go." And then slowly but surely you kind of notice that maybe they'll have some health issues. They might not be recovering as fast as you might think they could from an illness or like what's perceived to be kind of like a small injury. And I hold to this belief that it's very important to have high quality food, because if you don't have high quality food, your body's not going to get nutrition unless you supplement. And I still kind of think, even with supplementation, like supplementation helps, but I think it's important to make sure you have like nutritious food coming in, getting in your body, not any of this like smart bacon stuff and this Gardein stuff. And yeah, what would you fill this up with? Like what, salad, quinoa? Instead you still need to have some sort of protein. And then what's going to be the typical protein for this kind of stuff? Tofu? Tempeh? I can't stand the taste of tempeh. Beans? More beans? Oh gosh. Yeah, so yeah, I just kind of look back and I'm like, I can't believe I was eating all this freaking gluten and soybean oil stuff, but it's in such nice packaging. You think like, oh, this is so healthy for me. I can live off of this forever and ever and ever. And it's really just repackaged stuff with different sauces. Yeah, see? Different sauces, different shapes. Oh, so I'm happy that I'm straying away from that, and I'm trying to go back over to something that's a little bit more natural. So the eggs that I eat pasture raised eggs. I find that they're the superior egg, and yes, they are more costly. Let me show you guys this. This is the eggs that we buy. They have another egg, one in a brown packaging. They have yeah, on Amazon, but I find that the Vital Farm eggs are the best. So these, we get the 18 count, and I think they're like something like 44 cents an egg. So you can see like the way I am, like I really believe in having much better nutrition than spending money on stuff. So I will spend money on making sure that I eat healthy, rather than just buying like unnecessary stuff, like except my skincare stuff. I've been working on that. That's my little hobby right now. So, but even then, I'm trying to buy like high quality stuff. I'm trying to buy like some of the best ones I can find, because you know what I found out, like the skincare stuff, there's actually, like, even if they say that they're 100% pure on Amazon, sometimes you'll look at the prices of it and you're like, why is there such a big price difference? And then you find out like some suppliers of this stuff that they won't actually have actual, like they'll either dilute it or it'll just be some kind of fragrance oil, or they kind of question if it's a fake. Oh yeah, so this is the eggs that we use. See? Vital Farm pasture raised large grade A eggs. We get them through food delivery. However, we order ours off Amazon Fresh, but it seems like you can buy this off of Sam's Club. And these eggs are great. They're really great eggs. Like I said, I used to buy cheapy eggs before, the standard, like one, well, over here it's like $1.20, 25 a dozen, but yeah, I used to buy like the cheap eggs, and I find the pasture raised eggs are just they're much thicker. The egg yolks are much darker, and they have more nutrition in them. And I like it because it's like, see, these chickens can be more like chickens. They can forage outdoors. They don't have to live in a cage. So for chicken farms, and you guys can look it up, I'm not going to pull up the graphic images over here, but a lot of chickens, they're put in these tiny metal crates, And I think it's extremely cruel. You know, some of these crates are so small they can't even turn around. It's very, very cruel. And then they'll stack them on top of each other. So if there's a chicken on top, right? If there's, let's say, eight boxes of chicken, the chickens that are underneath are pooping on the ones below. Yeah, really gross. That's what I've heard. But yeah, yeah. So I really do believe in supporting Vital Farms. These chickens can roam out in the grass, enjoy the sunshine, eat some worms if they want. They can also stay inside. See, so they eat, but they also have outdoor access, and that's how chickens should be. You know, chickens should have a life where they can just be a chicken. See, I think it's beautiful. Like, I wouldn't mind raising some chickens just for the eggs. So okay, here we go. So you can see the big difference. See how much darker the yolks are for the Vital Farms versus what is this, a traditional egg? Yeah, there's a sizable difference between pasture raised and regular eggs, let's say. Pasture eggs versus conventional. See? So the grocery store egg, see? Versus the dark one. So yeah, I find the grocery store eggs are a lot more runny versus the pasture egg ones. And then, let's see. See, so it's higher in omega-3s, vitamin E, beta-carotene, and vitamin D. So it's less nutrient dense. I don't understand what the whole deal with cholesterol is, like higher in cholesterol. That actually sounds like a good thing when I read it that way. But yeah, if you can, only buy pasture raised eggs. And yeah, so pasture raised, free range. You know, I don't believe in cage free because they could be crowded in a freaking room. So I feel very strongly in buying either only free range or pasture raised. But if I absolutely can't find free range or pasture raised, then I'll go with cage free. But yeah, like 95% of the time I'm only buying pasture raised or free range. Now, you know, it's like since we're getting our food delivered to us, then I don't see both free range and pasture raised sold out on Amazon. But yeah, locally, there are times where I see pasture raised and the free range completely sold out. Did I wake up too early today? No, I woke up early. I woke up around 6:30, and then I slept early, so I took a shower, washed my hair, and then I made some breakfast, and that was my breakfast today, and it was just so satisfying. I wanted to tell you guys that if you guys haven't had bacon and eggs in a while, you know, notice I don't have any toast here, right? But if you guys haven't had bacon and eggs, have it. Two pasture raised eggs with 3 strips of bacon. Hopefully it's nitrate free. But yeah, uncured I heard isn't that good. But it's so filling, it's so tasty, and you know how they say like the best part of waking up is like they have that thing is Folgers in your cup. I really think one of the best smells when waking up is bacon sizzling on the stove. Yeah, I don't have that kind of excitement cooking oatmeal, for sure. For sure, I don't have any excitement cooking oatmeal. Even like sugary yogurt, I've been staying away from that lately. So, I only eat Greek yogurt, but every once in a while I'll have a sugary yogurt. Like a brown cow yogurt. Oh, I love brown cow so much. Okay, so if you guys are not familiar with this is my favorite yogurt. Besides the 5%, I love this stuff. Brown cow. They make a really good. What is it? Where is it? Yeah, these cream top ones. Holy crap! It's so freaking good. It is really really good. Yeah, it's like the top of it reminds me of cheesecake. Another yogurt that I really like is I think it's called Greek Gods. They make a honey version. Yeah, this one. This one kind of reminds me of cheesecake too. So this is I forgot if it was honey or honey vanilla, but I want to say it was just honey. I haven't bought this in a while, as you can tell. So yeah, but the honey version is good, and the brown cow yogurt, you can't go wrong with it. So freaking good. But let's see the Nutrition. The sugar levels must be up there though. Let's see here. See, 15 grams of sugar for 1 tub. 5 grams of protein. Okay, here's like the little one, right? Yeah, the little one. See, so it does have high sugar. See, this one has 28 grams of sugar, but it's really tasty. But that's a freaking lot of sugar. But it's really tasty. So, yeah, if you guys want to have, if you guys feel like eating ice cream, but you guys don't want to, you guys want to have something that's, let's say, cheaper, and this typically is cheaper than going to like an ice cream place, I would go with brown cow yogurt. Favorite stuff. Oh, yeah, see? Sweetened with cane sugar. I know cane sugar is not good for you. Maple syrup and made without these, this stuff. I wish I could eat brown cow yogurt every day, but yeah, I'm trying to watch my sugar intake, so I can't. I've only bought about, I think, 6 little containers of this since I've been in New York. Not very much at all. But secretly, if I could, you guys, I would eat like brown cow yogurt. I would eat cheesecake a lot. I would eat bacon, eggs, cookies, just, oh, yeah. So I have to moderate myself and just kind of think like, hey, Erica, don't have too much sodium. Limit your sodium. Have whole foods. I gotta make my beef stew today too. So, yesterday I made more of my Korean spa eggs, and I snack on that. I'm snacking on blueberries, bacon, eggs. Yeah. Let's see. So cool and nice. Oh gosh, no, I don't like it over there. I don't like it being this cold. Oh, yeah, but we have a ton of freaking oatmeal. I know, I woke up early. So, I think I got, 6 hours of sleep, took a shower, ate breakfast, and then I kind of feel like taking it. Yeah. It's, like, for me, it's like, I need to get my 8 hours of sleep, but I didn't get my 8 hours of sleep today. But yeah, I'm getting kind of sleepy, so I probably should take a nap. It's not a carb thing, but it's just I was sleep deprived. What I do want to do though is I want to wake up around like 7 o'clock regularly. But if I sleep at 7 o'clock, that means I probably should sleep at what? 11? 10 or 11, right? Let's say 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I should sleep around, 10 or 11. Yeah, because 10 to 11 is 1 hour. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, because if I wake up at 7, that means I get 9 hours of sleep, which I definitely don't need that many. But frick, sleeping at 10 p.m. is so early. Because normally it's like I stay up until like 2 a.m. or so. So yeah, it's not good for me because I like sleep at like 2 or 3 and then I wake up around 10. And yeah, see, I kind of screwed up my sleep schedule. So yesterday I think I slept at 12 and then today I woke up at 6 or 6:30. I think it was 6:30. Yeah, I slept on the couch. I was so tired. Lois was on the computer and I was I was just on the couch lying down, and next thing I know I fell asleep. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. But yeah, today's breakfast was really, really satisfying. You know what, actually? Oh my gosh, you know what? Now that I'm eating bacon, I know exactly what bacon I'm gonna have. You know what bacon I'm gonna buy? Peter Luger. They actually sell bacon. I mean, this is like, look at this extra thick cut bacon. It's kind of like a splurge purchase. But, you know what? I only live once, so I definitely want to just buy, look at that. I want to buy it at least once. See, I don't get that much bacon. I only get like 6 pieces. 6 pieces for like $7, which is such a, yeah, six pieces for like $7, which is like $1 a slice, but look how freaking thick that bacon is. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna buy it, try it at least once in my life, see how it is. I'm pretty damn sure this thing has nitrate, but oh my gosh, look at the bacon slice. This looks like a mini pork belly, doesn't it? Yeah, let's see, what's this called? Bacon. Peter Luger bacon. So, in case you guys are not familiar with Peter Luger, it is a steakhouse. I heard it's really freaking good. If you, let's see over here. See, so they're in Brooklyn. What's inside of here? Is it not, ingredients? Let's see what the ingredients are. Water, salt, sugar, and sodium. I don't think there's any nitrates, right? Oh, yeah, no, it does. Water, salt, sugar, sodium, sodium nitrate. Ah, erg. Anyway, so yeah, they do have sodium nitrate on here. But you know what? I'll buy it once and see how it is. Yeah, so I really want to go to Peter Luger at least once in my life. Let me show you guys this. Oh. So, let's go to Peter Luger, Brooklyn. And so this is what they have. So remember their bacon. Buy $6.95 per fucking slice. Jeez Louise. Yeah, so if you buy the bacon itself, you can get 6 slices for, yeah, 6 slices for I think $8. I've seen that in stores. But if you buy it at the restaurant, then it's $6.95 for one. So instead of it being, let's say, $8 for 6 of them, you're looking at $48 for 6 of them. And then look at this. So you got steak over here. Look at this. Steak for 2. USDA prime beef steak for 2. Dry aged in house. I wish this was grass-fed steak, but they only use USDA prime. And yeah, look at that. Rib steak, cream spinach. Oh, I would love. Look at this. Looks so good. So yeah, steak. I know someone who went to Peter Luger. And they said it was the best steak they ever had, and they went to Ruth Chris too. But then I asked Lewis about it, because Lewis went to here before he was, before he went vegan or vegetarian, right? And then he told me, he said he didn't think it was that great. And I was like, what do you mean you don't think it's that great? I don't know. He has very picky taste. And I'm thinking like, man, if he doesn't think Peter Luger steak is that great, then yeah, he's gonna, all steaks are subpar if Peter Luger steak isn't that great. Oh, look at that pecan pie. Oh, I love pecan pie so much. So much sugar. Look at that. You can buy it. Ooh. Bottle of Peter Luger House. Then you got the cocktails. Okay, I don't drink that stuff, but oh, that beautiful rib steak for 2. Oh, man. Looks so beautiful. Oh, Suyuk. Yeah. Suyuk. Oh, yeah. Okay, if you guys are not familiar with that, what that is, it's like Chinese fatty pork. What's it called? Suyuk. Yeah, it's like, but that, yeah, the Suyuk is fattier than this. See this? Oh, this is good stuff. Oh, frick, I never had this in such a long time. Where's it? Where's the braised one? Am I thinking about it? Braised. There's a braised one, isn't there? Chinese braised pork. This one. Oh yeah. Oh man, I have. Oh my gosh, I have such fond memories of this stuff. Frick. The braised one. Where is it? This stuff. Someone's gonna be like, what is this? Maybe I'm getting the name wrong, but yeah, that stuff is so good. You should come to Singapore. Singapore has some really amazing food. Khao yuk, that's what I was thinking of. Khao yuk, that's yeah, this one. Oh, so tasty. Are you Hawaiian or Chinese? I'm both. um, so yeah. Oh, it's just so freaking tasty. I miss eating like Chinese food or like Cantonese food in Hawaii. I could eat it in New York. I should actually try Cantonese or Chinese food in New York, but I just yeah, oh my gosh, it's so good. So good. I cannot say like no to a lot of these like pork items. Freaking tasty. Uh, yeah, you won't see me talk this way about Gardein, that's for sure. 100%. Oh, oh, look how glorious that is. That looks glorious. Okay, okay. So let's go. Let's go back because I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry thinking about pork. I want more pork. Okay. So, yeah. So this place, let's look at the photo gallery over here. Oh, I don't think they have a picture though. They don't picture the meats. Yeah, menus. Let's look at the menu. Look at that. They have a daily luncheon special. Let's see. Chopped steak. How much is it? They don't say the price here. I wish I knew. Daily to order. Yeah, there's no price. Desserts, party facilities. Oh, so good. You can hear Blackberry. Blackberry's doing that. Ow, ow. And I gave her food. And I cleaned the litter box. And she's still doing those meals. Yeah. Dora, what do you want for dinner tonight? Yeah, Kaoyuk is Cantonese. But I haven't tried any of that here in I haven't tried any of that here in New York. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Oh, freaking tasty. You know, I like Americanized Chinese food too, but freaking carbohydrates. Oh my gosh, freaking noodles. I gotta stay away from. But like this, glorious. Oh my, look at that. Oh gosh, pork belly. Oh my gosh, it's so tasty. Let's see. But yeah, the only thing I don't like about Chinese food, a lot of the times it has like a lot of like sugary sauces or high sodium stuff, um, like stir fried, and I try to stay away from that. The sauces are really freaking good though, really good. Oh my goodness, is that Peking duck? Looks like oh, I love Peking duck too. Oh, freaking everybody loves Peking duck. Like duck is really tasty. In case you guys haven't tried that. Yeah, I can stay away from these ones, these little spring rolls. What else do we got? Yeah, there's just something so good about Chinese food. Blackberry, what are you doing? This is weird. Blackberry, what do you want? She's just running around going a little meowing. I think she sounds like an alien sometimes when she does that. Oh, dim sum. Oh my gosh. You know, I would love to go dim sum with Lewis, but he's so picky. He's not gonna eat dim sum with me. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, so tasty. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, chicken feet. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. But yeah, I love dim sum. I love a really good dim sum. Oh. Oh, Clinton. I thought you were Black Bear. Yeah. See that? That looks good. Yeah, but I don't think I can eat in right now, right? I don't think you can do eat in. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Oh, that's in Hong Kong. Aw, damn it. See? freaking gluten, sodium, just off the walls kind of thing. My chicken feet. Oh, I love you, chicken feet. Oh. Oh, yep, this is my jam. These are my jams. So those are I think this chive and chive and shrimp, and then this one's shrimp inside, and this one is lotus leaf, and it has pork, and it has, what else does it have in there? What does Oh My Guy have? I forgot. It's just tasty. I haven't had this in such a long time. I forgot, but it's like a mochi rice. It's really tasty. Yeah. You have to blindfold him. Okay, see ya, Magic Savam Dragon. Carmene's. Actually, we went to Carmene's. We went there. It wasn't bad. It's just freaking tons of gluten. Yeah, I had the lasagna there. Ooh. Ah, oh yeah. Oh, this is great. I love that so much. I'm gonna see if they do food delivery. I'm like, excuse me, do you do? Oh, look at that, my little egg custards, my little. Oh my god, see the little ones that in the middle, the little custard-looking ones, dantat. Oh, that's so freaking good, so good, so good. That with some tea is just, oh, it's great. But you know what it has, Clinton? It has gluten in there. Yeah, it's like a little fruit tart, but instead of a fruit, it's a custard tart. Everything has freaking gluten. Ooh, just ate a big chicken kebab for breakfast when I had fries. Oh, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. I know, French fries. I missed eating French fries too. Yeah. I need the layered ones? Whoa, hold up a second. What do you mean layered ones? They make a layered one? What layered ones? I've only seen one. See? This is the ones that I've seen around. See that? Well, not that's puff pastry. The first one. This one? Oh yeah, these are amazing. Yeah, these are great. They're nice and flaky. Yeah, when you bite into them, it's like it just like, oh, here it is. Yeah, this one. See, it's like it just crumbles in your mouth. And I swear I can eat like, well, I usually eat 2 of them, but I could eat like 4 or 6 of them if I wanted to. But the freaking sugar and the what are these? Ooh, flaky egg custards. Oh. Oh. Yeah, Hawaii had some pretty good ones. Oh, these look great. Oh, look at these. Glorious. Glorious. You know what? It's like, yeah, see? You can see some of them. Oh, these are great. Yeah, so if you guys have never ever tried one of these egg tarts, I highly, highly, highly recommend eating them. I grew up eating a number of these. Ah, it's hard to make. Yeah, see how flaky that is? See that? I'm gonna imagine that I bit into that. Because I'm on my gluten-free diet for a week. Yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna break my gluten-free diet with now. You should ask Lewis to come over for a holiday. Oh, he's not gonna want to come over. I can tell you that 100%. Yeah. And even like these kind of foods, he's not gonna want to eat it. He eats the same kind of thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So he doesn't like trying new foods. Like he'll eat the same food from like a restaurant over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Yeah, he's just, yeah, he like, you know, if you go to a restaurant and you see a huge menu, right, with let's say 30 things, he'll just order one thing, and if he likes it, the next time he goes, he eats the same thing, and the next time he goes, he eats the same thing, and the next time he goes, he'll eat the same thing. So his taste palette is very limited. But yeah, I remember I asked him, I said, well, why don't you try something new? And he says, like, he doesn't want to risk not liking it because he's a picky eater, right? So, yeah, but see, so something like this is like, I would love to try all the little dim sums and, all the dim sum offerings. But for him, I don't, like, he's not going to want to eat it. Because it's foreign to him, you know? See, like all these kind of different dishes, there's so many of them. Yeah, he's not gonna want to eat this. I can tell you that straight up. No, no, Dora. I tried that, and he refuses. He'll just say like I don't want to eat it, and if he doesn't want to eat it, he just refuses to eat. So, yeah, it's like all these dishes, it won't interest him. Like I even tried to give him like bacon or like pork belly, and I tell him to try it, and he doesn't want to try it. Um, is he Irish? He's like half Italian, half German, basically. So yeah, that's why it's like for some of these foods, it's like yeah, I would love to just go to a restaurant and try as much offerings as you can, like a sushi restaurant, right? But he doesn't really like sushi unless it's vegetarian. So yeah, see, so if you go to sushi restaurant, you get these beautiful offerings, right? But yeah, he's only gonna eat the vegetable ones. And I'm like, you gotta try like different offerings. You can't just you gotta get outside of your comfort zone. Like the world is like an oyster. The world has so much different foods you can try, right? You can try this or you could try this. You shouldn't just say like, okay, I'm only I refuse to eat that kind of stuff. But yeah. See, like this kind of stuff, like I would love to just share food with them and be like, "Hey, try this and try this and try this and maybe you'll like it and try this and try this." So yeah, even like for me, you guys know I try to go low carb, but I would not turn down sushi like this, see? I have so much sushis that I really really like. But yeah, feel like that? But yeah, he would never try it. Um, None of this and none of this. Oh my gosh, scallop mayo is so good, and negitoro is really good, and tamago is really good, and this fish looks, I don't know, maybe to me the fish doesn't look that great, this one. But, yeah, where's the scallop mayo on the scallops? I see the scallop, I don't see the mayo. See it like this? Yeah, but yeah, so someone recommended ramen. I don't think he would eat ramen either, so, oh, look at that. You say sushi is overrated. I would argue you just haven't had good sushi. Because, like, I used to not be a big fan of sushi, and then you try actually better sushi places, and it's so tasty. It it's like it's like a dream. Yeah, it's so great. Like I could pop all of these in and like tick 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 tick. Oh, I do. Oh my gosh. What do you call that? What's it called that? Yeah, it's salmon sushi, the garlic one. Sushi, garlic, charred. I think it's charred, right? They get the little torch on top. Yeah, see, here we go. Seared salmon. Those are good. Those are really good. Those are tasty. So if you have a garlic seared salmon, oh, here we go. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's really good. Oh, and you know what else? I like miso. Oh my god, I love miso butterfish. Oh my gosh. Okay, anybody who tried Japanese food, holy crap. Look at that. If you try this, if you don't like fish, if you try that, you're gonna, oh my gosh, this is so good. Oh, I love butterfish so much. No, I haven't tried nettle. So yeah, freaking sushi and steak and bacon and dim sum and I can't imagine. Like, here's the thing. Like, see that's why it's like I think one of the joys in life is really trying different foods. And I don't want to say be a foodie, but oh my god, is this what I think it is? Hawaii. I was like Roy's. Oh, Roy's is good. Oh, so good. Look at that. Doesn't that look glorious? I think that looks glorious. So Roy's is a restaurant in Hawaii. It's a fine dining restaurant, but it's really tasty. Um Ooh, this is good. This one's good. This is freaking expensive, but it's good. Miso zuke butterfish. I think it's like $16 for that or something. Oh, look at that. Oh gosh. I just want to go over to Hawaii and try those foods. Oh, look at that. So tasty. Oh, Mahalo Monday, 3 courses for $39. Oh. Seafood, steak, and sushi. Oh, that's a trifecta. Seafood, steak, and sushi. Oh, and I'm going down the, like the Hawaii path, the furikake rice. Oh, look at that. Oh, so good. Roy's. Oh. Look at that. What is that, lobster? Oh, I've never tried that. That looks tasty, though. Okay, I gotta get away from the seafood. Oh, you know what? You said you're not good at making rice. You're not good at cooking rice. This is what you get. You get this. This is what you get. You get a Zoji Rushi. Okay, this makes one of the best. Oh, look at that. That's a Hello Kitty one. Zoji Rushi makes a really nice rice cooker. So, yeah, I don't say anything wrong with the Zoji Rushi. At home in Hawaii, we have this one. This one. Wait, no, Kuku. This is the one we have at home in Hawaii. We have one of these. I don't know which one it is. Yeah, I think I had this one in the middle, but I'm not too sure. It looks very similar to that. So yeah, I don't play around with my rice cooker at all. And like I really think it's important to have a really good rice cooker. However, because I'm on low carb, right? And it was just me eating rice. Like if Lewis was eating rice too, and if I was eating rice, then I would have definitely bought a Zoji Rushi. But because it was just me, and I just got an Instapot instead. The rice is not nearly as enjoyable as a Zoji Rushi or Kuku. Yeah, yeah. So zoji rushi is good. Yeah. So if you suck at making rice, don't worry. There's an appliance for that, and you'll make some beautiful rice. I used to be really against. I thought it was like a very bougie thing. I was like, why do people buy like a zoji rushi, right? I thought like, are these people just like, are they just trying to show off? Like, oh wow, I bought a zoji rushi. But then I found out after I got a cuckoo one, the Korean rice cooker. Like I swear, okay, I swear my rice is like better than a lot of the restaurants out there. Like, cause it's like each rice kernel, it's not mushy. It's like each rice is cooked individually. So when you eat it, you can taste each grain of rice, and it's not like it's undercooked or anything, but it's just perfectly cooked each individual kernel. So I became one of those people. It's like, even if I eat something as simple as, let's say, steamed vegetables on rice, I remember I was telling my dad, I was saying to him, like, we have the best rice cooker and I can eat really cheap food, but you know what? I mean, this rice is better than so many other restaurants that I go to. So when I go, let's say, over to like L&L, right? And I get chicken katsu, and then you eat the rice there. It's like I eat the rice, and it's like, okay, well, not big deal. It's just plain white rice. But then I think in the back of my head, like, the rice I have at home is better. Yeah. No, 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 no. I got this. This is a Korean rice cooker. This is a Korean rice cooker. Korean rice cooker brand. Someone was actually getting rid of it. Like near where I lived, and I saw it out, and I opened it up, and I was like, hey, this actually looks pretty decent inside. And then we just cleaned it up, brought it home, used it as a rice cooker, and it was perfect. And I was looking at the price at the time. I think it was like $299. It was one of the more expensive ones. And yeah, the rice takes 2 hours to make. Not gonna lie, I don't know how much the zoji rushi takes, but it's worth it. It is worth it. And after it cooks, it just stays on the stay warm function. And I swear by having a good rice cooker. Yeah. So yeah, I love my. If I eat rice, then more often, then yeah, I would only want to get either zoji rushi or kuku. But between the two, right? Would I buy a zoji rushi or buy a kuku next time? I'd buy. If I had to pay money for it, I'd get a zoji rushi. Just because zoji rushi is a more well-known brand. But the kuku one is nice too. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a great rice cooker. I'm just thinking like, I don't know how I can't talk directly between the zoji rushi and the kuku because I haven't tried, both rice side by side. But I feel like more people get zoji rushi, so yeah, I would get a zoji rushi. Yeah, look at the zoji rushi. Let's see. So yeah, see 50 to 60 minutes, and then 100, see 85 to 110 minutes for brown rice. So we cook with brown rice. See that? So it's not just kuku, it's zoji rushi as well. Yeah, what are you guys using? You must be using Tiger or something, yeah? 20 minutes, or Aroma. But yeah, if you want to make better rice, you gotta let it cook longer. And it's like you just gotta make it in advance, like 2 hours before you eat or 3 hours before you cook, kind of thing. Or yeah, just have it sit in the keep warm function. But it's worth it. It is worth it. Totally worth it. We used to have a national one before, and I was like, eh. It was kind of it wasn't as good as like the cuckoo. So yeah. Look at that. See, perfect rice every time. These are beautiful rice cookers. Look at that. See, I don't know if you guys can tell in this image, but each little kernel is individual. It's not like a mushy lump. See, it's like perfectly formed. That's what the cuckoo does too. But it takes freaking like 2 hours. So it's like when you bite into it, you can feel each little individual kernel, and it's so nice, So yeah, if you're an idiot at making rice, like I'm not good at making rice on the stovetop, and I'm gonna be honest, like my Instant Pot makes rice, but it's not nearly as good as the Zoji Rushi or the Cuckoo for sure. But yeah, if you eat rice every day, like I think people, if they can, just get a Zoji Rushi, do a little upgrade, and then rice cookers last us for a really really long time. But yeah, it's great. See? So no more boiling over, burning, or scorching. No more soggy, mushy rice. Just perfect rice every time. Yeah. Now you gotta have the mouthfeel of it. If anybody has like a Zoji Rushi and you compare it to a tiger, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just it's not it stands up by its own. Like it has more of a coating on the outside for lack of better description. But it's not coating, it's just the way the thing is cooked. Oh, look at this. This is the brown rice, no? It's like dainty. That's what I would say. Yeah, it has more of a coating. It's dainty, and it's just it's so perfect. It's really perfect. Yeah. So I became one of those people who, yeah, I get kind of done about my rice if I have to make it for myself. But now I don't have standards because I just make cauliflower rice. Cauliflower rice is cauliflower. Let me show you guys this. This is what I've been eating instead. It's not nearly as good as oh crap. Where is it? No. Where is it? It's not nearly as good as regular rice. See? But it's basically cauliflower that's been pulverized and just cut into like little chunks. So so you get like a grater and then you grate the cauliflower. But I buy ours already frozen and then I just heat it up on a stovetop and then I put in some sesame oil. See? So it's not bad. It's not bad, but it definitely isn't. I mean, it's a very close substitute to rice, but when you eat it, you can yeah, you'll know it's a cauliflower. Ooh. Yeah, this is what you eat when you're on keto and you want to eat rice. See? Keto. So all these freaking substitutions I have to do. It's not, like I said, it's much faster for me to cook this cauliflower rice than it is for me to cook rice for sure. But and it's much healthier for me than rice. But oh, look at this cheddar cheese cauliflower. Ooh, bacon. Ooh, that looks good. Ooh, see? Cauliflower risotto sounds pretty nice. Yeah, I just stick with sesame oil. That's it. Oh my god, chicken broth makes anything taste much better. For sure, for sure. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna get going, so I will talk to you guys later. It's like 10 a.m. here in New York. But I just wanted to have to share that with you guys, and I'm glad that we had this little talk about cauliflower rice and risottos. And like I said, if you guys have access to a Zoji Rushi, by all means, try it because it really does make a difference on the rice. I used to swear up and down it didn't make a difference, and then I found out the error of my ways, and yeah, I remember it's like I remember it's like frequently I would tell my dad, I'd be like, Dad, we have the best rice. It'd be like 1 year later, after we had the rice cooker, I'm like, this is the best rice. And he'd be like, I'm like, you can really tell the difference on the rice. It's one of those like little moments of happiness. It's like simple life pleasures. However, right? I need to cut down my carbohydrate intake just a little bit. Yeah. Couscous. Yeah, don't watch this before shopping for dinner. Hungry shopping? Oh my goodness. Dora, what do you think you're going to be shopping? What do you think you're going to be buying? Because if I was to go shopping right now, I would buy pork belly, mussels. We already got yogurt, so I don't need yogurt. Probably watermelon, mango, that kind of thing. I buy the same thing over and over usually. Just because, not because it's like I'm unadventurous, but I have to stick with a diet, so yeah. But if I could, I mean, I would eat everything and anything. Too much pork. I love pork so much. Oh, I'd buy bacon too. Oh, bacon. Bacon. Let's see. Let's see over here. Let's look at all this beautiful bacon. Yeah, so I maintain if you guys ever want to try really... Oh, look. Oh my god, that looks like a beautiful bacon. I love bacon. Oh, look at this. Air fryer bacon, microwave baking. Oh, cast iron skillet. See? So I made my bacon in a cast iron skillet today. But before I used to make it in an air fryer. You know, for bacon, although it's easier to make in a cast iron air fryer because you just pop it in, I feel like if you don't want to deal with the cleanup, you know, just taking out the container and putting it inside of the dishwasher for like 2 pieces, you're better off in a cast iron skillet. And you can also microwave it. When I was in Hawaii, when I was younger, I used to microwave my bacon. I used to like super make... Oh, see, this is exactly how I cook my bacon. I don't put any oil in there. I just let it cook in its own fat. Yeah, so... Yeah, clearly, I'm very much pro bacon. One of the finer things in life. One of the finer things in life to eat and bake is bacon. I know. I make it sound like it's wine, and I'm talking so fondly or so radiantly about. Oh, here we go. Thick cut bacon. Oh, right bacon. Right bacon's really good. So yeah, if you guys have never tried it, try the applewood right bacon or try the other flavors if you don't really like applewood as much. Highly recommend it. I'm probably gonna stick with something like this. Ugh. Uncured. I don't know about the Sunday bacon, what this is, but uncured bacon. I'm gonna try that and see how it is, but I'm also gonna buy myself that Peter Luger bacon, and maybe it'll be glorious, but what I do know is it's gonna be freaking $8 for 6 slices. But again, YOLO. Yeah. Ooh, woohoo! Yeah, those wall trimmers are great. I love those wall trimmers. There's turkey bacon. There is turkey bacon, but I don't buy turkey bacon. Let's see. Yeah, see, there's turkey bacon. I don't know. It hasn't really interested me to buy turkey bacon. Maybe I'll look into it. Generally healthier than traditional bacon. Turkey bacon best eaten. Yeah, I gotta check into it. I'll look into it. I'm just a fan of pork bacon a lot. But yeah, there is turkey bacon. Chicken bacon? I don't know. I don't think there's chicken bacon. Is there? Oh shit, there is chicken bacon. Damn, I didn't know that. There's chicken bacon. Oh, and then here's the vegan bacon. Vegan bacon. Okay, let's look at the vegan bacon. Okay, let me guess. It's gonna have gluten in it, and it's gonna have like soy oil in it. Probably. Let's see. Or some soy isolate or something. Soy protein, non-GMO wheat protein, sunflower seed vegan seasoning. Yeah, freaking soybeans galore. Looks good though. It does look good, I will say that. Okay, that texture's a little strange to me. But still, okay, let's look at this. Let's look down the vegan section just because I'm here. Oh frick, I hate seitan. Pea protein, black pepper, pea protein. Oh, these look good. These kind of look like chicken, doesn't it? Ingredients, please don't say it's soy protein again. Soy protein. See, you're eating, like, I wish there was, like, another protein that was used besides soy protein. I just feel like it's just so much soy. Soy, 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 soy. Let's see this one. $12.99 for 10 ounces. That looks good. That actually looks like it's really good texture. Okay, what's the ingredients? Wheat and soy. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, you guys, I noticed, like, if you listen to my streams, you're probably thinking to myself, like, man, Erica really doesn't like the vegetarian meats and stuff like that. And like I said, I have reason to say this because I've eaten so much Gardein in my life. That, oh, what is this? Hold up a second. Chinese style. What the hell is this? I can't see. Chinese style bacon. What the hell is just Chinese style bacon? Yeah, but anyway, I've eaten so much Gardein in my life, and not saying Gardein's not tasty. I'm like, there's some of the Gardein's really good, but it's just I was just eating way too much freaking soy and gluten in my life, and I gotta stay away from gluten. So yeah, at least for the time being, to let my skin heal up. Yeah. So anyway, you guys have a good day. I am going to get moving, or things like that, get on with my day.